So first thing we do is clearing turns for any maneuver. Want to do clearing turns out as standard right turn on the turn coordinator. Maintain your altitude. Turn left 90 degrees, turn right 90. Or the other option is turn 180 degrees all the way around. So we'll do one turn to the right, all the way 180 degrees around, so we can do the move around. Okay, no other aircraft around. First maneuver we're going to do is slow flight. What we want to do is bring the power back to 1500 RPM while maintaining our altitude. We're going to let the airspeed slow down. Below 110, first notch of flaps. While you maintain our altitude. Below 85, you can bring full flaps in. We're maintaining our heading. Ball stays in the cage. Once the stall horn sounds, that's the airspeed I'm going to be pitching for. There's the stall horn, so today's airspeed is about 55, and all our power to about 18 to 2000 RPM to maintain altitude. If I notice it starts going down on me, I'll add more power to climb back up. Control altitude with power. Once I'm at my altitude, I'll reduce the power to not continue to climb. What I do now is just continue to keep the pitch for 55 in this case. The airspeed will be different depending on the weight of the aircraft. We want to just be at the cusp of the stall horn going off. What we're going to do now in slow flight is turn left 90 degrees, standard right turn on the turn coordinator. There's the left, we roll out, now we'll go back to 90 degrees to the right. We'll do the same thing now to the right. Notice our altitude descended, then we'll just add a little touch of power to get back to our altitude. To recover from slow flight, we're going to go to full power, keep the nose on the horizon, bring the flaps up to 10 degrees right away, and just keep the nose on the horizon. Once the airspeed accelerates past VY, I'll bring the last notch of flaps up and maintain my altitude and heading. That was slow flight. To do steep turns, we just cleared the area. What we want to do is start about 2100 RPM, which is going to give us between 95 and 105 knots depending on the way the aircraft is loaded for VA, which is maneuvering speed. What we're going to want to do is at 100 RPM before we start the maneuver. We're going to add 100 RPM. Bank to the right to 45 degrees. Keep the ball in the cage. And keep the airplane's nose on the horizon. And we'll leave the roll out by 20 degrees. Then come back to our altitude, make sure our altitude stayed the same. Do the steep turn to the left, the bank to the left. Anticipate the use of left rudder. Keep the nose on the horizon. Leave the roll out by 20 degrees. And then we're back at our altitude. To do a power on stall, what we're going to do is reduce power to 1500 RPM. Our on stall is a takeoff configuration stall, so it's done with the clean flaps. Meaning flaps are up. What we want to do is bring the power to 15. Let the airplane slow down. We're slowing down to 67, which is VX in the SP. We're constantly increasing the back pressure to keep our altitude and slowly trying to pitch for our airspeed to 67. Once at 67, we're going to go to full power, pitch up to 20 degrees on the attitude indicator. Let the airplane stall. And we're just going to lower the nose to break the stall on the wings once it stalls. There's the stall horn. Waiting for the actual stall. There it goes, and we just slowly bring the nose down to break the stall on the wings, because we don't want to minimize our altitude loss. And we let the airspeed return to normal cruise. So we gently just lower the nose back to the approximate horizon. The last maneuver we're going to do is a power off stall. This is done in landing configuration. So what we want to do is reduce the power again to 1500 RPM. Below 110, we're going to go to first notch flaps. Waiting for the airspeed to slow down below 85. Then we can bring full flaps. We maintain our altitude and our heading. We're going to slow down the airplane down to short approach speed, which is 65. Once it's at 65, we pitch the nose down just enough to give a 500 foot per minute descent. Once we're at the 500 foot per minute descent, power all the way out. Now we're going to simulate the fact that we're trying to get over an obstacle and we're pitching up. We're going to let it stall. We're going to go to full power. As it stalls, nose forward, full power. Slowly bring the nose up. Flaps right away up to 10 degrees. Bring the nose up to the horizon, trying to minimize your altitude loss. Then now we're going to try to keep our nose on the horizon. Let the airspeed accelerate. Don't bring the last notch of flaps up.